Hello, it's Sim Shine here, back with another reason to smile. And today we will be looking at the Matronua Tarot, a hand painted tarot deck from Italy. And this is the box. It took a bit of a beating in shipping, but I hope the contents all are all right inside, and it didn't just come with a little like Grazia and your name. Um, so let's try and open this. I saw this deck in a YouTube video. And then I found out that I think it was by Homenscape, by Simon from Homenscape, and I found out that the deck is a Kickstarter deck and it will not be made anymore. One second, I'm gonna improve my audio quality. I forgot to add my mic. Okay. Yeah, I think this should be better. Also, like, comment down below how the audio situation has been, because I've been trying out this new mic setup. If it doesn't work, I'll have to change it. But anyway, yeah. So this is the Matronua Tarot. I found it on Simon from Homenscape's video, and it was pretty helpful and good. But it was at that time said to be a Kickstarter only deck, and I was like, oh, it's fine. I mean, I wasn't even that into historic decks to begin with, so I didn't mind losing out on it because I just couldn't get it. But then I got into historic decks and I found out that it isn't a Kickstarter, it is actually still available, which made me incredibly and insanely happy. And so this is everywhere. Okay. And so I ended up messaging Valentina De Luca, the creator of this deck, on Instagram, and I bought the deck, and it's a decision that I've been looking forward to, like actually seeing this deck in person for so long, that I'm just excited to finally have it. And okay, there goes my deck. If I can't see anything else in the box, I will do a thorough view of it after. But okay, and now I have packing stuff all over my desk. Okay, it's fine. I think there was supposed to be something in this, but it's empty. I don't know why that is, but it's empty. I guess during customs they might have opened it. I think it's supposed to be an art print, but maybe it's all out now, or it slid out. Anyway, this is all I got in the box. And so here is the actual tarot deck. I watched so many unboxings of it. I'm so excited to actually do one myself. And then here's all the additional stuff that it comes with. Okay, so here is the card, the Matronua Tarot, with her signature, and yeah, this is a little, you can scan this if you would like to explore this project. I'm going to cover that up. Actually no, I think I have scanned this and it's fine, it doesn't give away the complete guidebook. You can read this. One second. This is the second edition. The first one was Kickstarter only and it sold out, but then she started to reprint it and sell it again on her Instagram, which has been a very exciting like experience and development, because you can also own the deck. And then here we have the Wheel of Fortune card. The wheel turns as all things do. May these cards accompany you on the journey. I think I'll like laminate it, and then I was gonna like, I thought the print might be a little bigger, but it is like palm sized. So I might just like, I have on my closet, because I have a metal closet, so it's all magnetic. I have a lot of postcards from where I travel, so I think I'll just put this up with the postcards because I think it'll look absolutely gorgeous. And then here are two paint brushes. One is a paintbrush and one is a calligraphy tool. And this is a note from the artist, and it has a really good like plasticky feel. Though I know that the cards don't have a plasticky feel, they're all very like, they feel like recycled paper, which is one of the things I was a bit concerned about because the paper feel to me matters a lot. But okay. And this is the face of the Matronua, and I'm going to just use this as a bookmark after laminating it because everything in this has to be laminated. Okay, so now that we've gone through all the accompaniments, I'm gonna go through the actual deck. So it comes in this really pretty brown packaging with a little stamp that says MM, that's her logo, that her husband sketched on a napkin. I read a bit of the book, the excerpt of the book, and I read the entire like Kickstarter page because I was really like looking forward, and while I was waiting. Also it shipped pretty quickly. It was just stuck in the post for a few days because it's been raining here. And then it says number 357. That is the version I'm getting, I think. And then the top is this pretty gold stamp. And I'm gonna try and remove this as carefully as I can because I wanna like keep the stamp somehow. I don't know how I would do that. Maybe I can try and shimmy it off. Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Okay, I'm going to make a small okay. There we go. I think I'll cut off the rope and I'll just keep the card. Which card is this? This is number 3 and number 10. That's a misprint. It says it has 4. I think these are all the misprinted cards that she has put and that, but it's cute nonetheless. I'll add it to my journal maybe. There's so much of this paper. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, we can get into the actual deck. All of this is just oh no, oh my god. I was gonna say the experience of it all. You just wanna like savor everything. You wanna hold everything. You just wanna keep at it. But then of course I went ahead and destroyed it. Okay. I think in this I should have another card that says what the deck number I got. Okay. This is it. This is this blue is sugar paper blue. And that is a theme throughout the deck, and I love how pretty that blue is. This is an extra moon card that she illustrated just for the box, and that's the Matronua logo with Tarocchi Italiani, and I'm not gonna read that because I don't know Italian, but it's by Valentina De Luca, the creator. This is the back. You can take a minute to read it. It's in Italian, so for those of you who know Italian, can take a minute to read it, or pause. And also I got like blue nail polish to make the video, and that's the same at the back, and at the bottom is just some more stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna try and open the box as gently as I can. And inside is the back of the cards in a darker blue, and it feels really pretty. Oh, oops. And it's a pretty sturdy box. Even though it's a tuck box, it's very sturdy. If you get the smaller version of this deck, you get like a better 2-piece box. But I think it's fine, like because she wanted to get everything from Italy. This box makes sense. she couldn't get this size for the cards because these are pretty large. I did not keep my normal tarot cards outside to compare. And I'm going to try this time be more gentle. And I failed already with that. And here are the cards. I'm gonna like maybe put this in my Hobojinshi as well because I like the patterns. Okay, and then here are the cards. You know what? I thought I wouldn't like the feel of them, but the more I'm touching it, I like the feel. That was my main concern, was like the touch and the feel of the cards, but I do like it. Okay, so yeah, as it says, I have card number 357, like the deck number 357 for the second version, second edition of the 85 cards. And here are the back. So pretty. And very, you can like feel like tactile. It's very like, oh yeah, that's a stamp, and I could feel it in the back too. Okay, I'm going to move everything aside and we will take a look at the actual cards. So these are it, and they have a little bend to them. I'm not going to riffle shuffle them. Just no. These are just too precious for that. So they don't get riffle shuffled. Maybe I'll try and side shuffle them. Unlike the other tarot deck I have, the Tarot Original, I can actually hold this with both my hands. So this can be side shuffled. I will try and see that later. But for now, okay. And also, like, the deck is very chonky. It fits in my hand well, but I think I have larger hands than most people, so I think that is to my benefit here. But yeah, so let us take a look at every single card, and here is the flip through time. So first we begin with the Fool, and this is the first card that she began her actual deck with. Okay, I'm going to stop giving you guys history, and you can just read her Kickstarter page. I will link everything below, and I will just try to tell you my observations for each card. And I love the dog. It's just so cute. Very nice. Whenever I see this Fool, I also think that, like, because I can't see his eyes super clearly, I always think, oh, he might be blind. As well, for some reason. So that is my personal observation for this card. Oh, also the back of the cards, there is this Roman god, and I will not try and pronounce his name because I will butcher it. But I looked up the Indian counterpart to this god, because a lot of Greek, Roman, and Hindu gods have like counterparts to each other, and the counterpart to this one was Ganesh, the remover of obstacles and for new beginnings, and I just love that, and I just felt even closer to the deck because of that meaning. But yeah, that's the Fool. This is the Magician. The Empress. I just look at the, like, all of this just belongs in a museum, but it's not. It's in our hands. It's gonna be traveling with us. You can just put it in a bag and go wherever you want with it, and that is the beauty of tarot. It's art in your hands, and art that you can make meaning out of. The Empress. I like the feel of the cards very much. I genuinely thought I wouldn't like it, but I love it. The Pope. I think I could be wrong, but this is the version of the Hierophant. Just look at the columns. Even the detailing in the columns is so impressive. This is the first Lovers. And then here is the second Lovers. And so yeah, one of the things in this deck is that she has a lot of choices for some of the cards. Like she has two versions of the same card. So with this one, I think of like the choice between heart and head, the choice between the right to do and the wrong, the choice between career and love. Like that's the way I see this particular card. In some cases, I see this type of a lover's choice as an arranged or a love match. So the choice between that. So that's the way I see this particular lover as a choice. And this one is a more closer love, similar to the RWS Two of Cups kind of love, of partnership, of union, of almost like matrimony. Yeah. This dust is what sold me when I originally saw a walkthrough of this deck. This dust is the reason I wanted to buy it, and it was just such elegance in a card that I couldn't forget about it. I just couldn't. This is the face. It's gonna take me just so long to study this deck, to get familiar with it, and it's gonna be such a beautiful journey that I cannot wait. Like this is gonna be like a proper study for me. Like I don't have a lot of Marseille styles decks, and I don't know how to properly read Marseille, so I'm gonna learn to read Marseille with this deck. So there's that element of studying, but actually studying these cards, studying each element and every card, and seeing how it can be used in my practice, that is something I'm excited for. But Justice, again, since it's a Marseille style deck, Justice came before Strength. The Hermit. So again, she has two versions of the Hermit. The first one is, of course, the learned sage in the mountains on a journey to self-discovery and also deeper learning and knowledge in academia. That's the Hermit. And look at like how the like light illuminates on the actual cloth. Oh, this makes me want to go to art class and draw again. And not a lot of things do that anymore. Like I genuinely want to start drawing again because of this deck. Il Tempo, this is Father Time. This is the meaning I've been reading up a lot more on, but this looks at actual time, which goes well with the next one, which is Wheel of Fortune. This is the first version of the Wheel of Fortune. And the water, the detail in the water is magnificent. The second version. Strength. Yeah, sometimes you see those cupcakes and you're like, it's so beautiful, I don't want to eat it. This tarot deck is so beautiful, I don't want to shuffle it, I just want to look at the art. I will shuffle it, I will use it, but I just want to look at the art. I want to like drink in all of this beauty. The Hangman. Look at the hair. Look at the details. Oh, so good. Death. This is the first version of Death. And here is the second one with the horse. And just okay, I just like, I never look at the details. I'm like, but look at the horse and the muscles within the horse while he flexes and he is like, it's the detailing that I am completely floored by. The Temperance. Yeah. Again, another 2 version. That's the devil, and she's crying, wiping her eyes. There is light. Instead of chains, these look more like ropes. Very beautiful. Just okay, not the actual like meaning, but yeah, the illustration. And each card, not each card, but in so many cards, it's just a little, not so many. In some of the cards, it's just a little bit that just breaks the barrier. This is the other devil, and this is the many faces that he has. And these are shoes local to the region that she comes from. And this also reminds me of the Japanese version of a monster or devil as well. Tower. So it doesn't come with a traditional guidebook, but it does have an extract, and you can read that, and that gives a lot of details. Star, moon, oh, there's 2 versions of moon. One is the subconscious, and the 2 dogs and the 2 towers, and the actual moon looking to the side. Oh my god, the moon's face. Yeah, the blue is so pretty. And the second is the lady spinning in the moonlight. The sun card. And she has 2 versions of the sun card as well. I like this one more, but there are 2 versions. Also, like, she has said that you can take a choice of which ones you want to keep, and I think I'm going to keep everything because each of the cards has slightly varied meaning, and I would like that. Maybe if 2 lovers come, there's specific meaning to that. Like, they have a choice, but they know that their heart is going to prevail. Maybe that way. So I'm going to keep both. Judgment. And the world. Now this is where the deck loses me a bit, and that's because I don't personally work with pips. I work with the full illustrations. I have worked with pips before, and that is with the Tattoo Tarot, and I love the experience, and I want to do it more. I just haven't had the time to study Marseille Tarot, and so I have tried to avoid it. But now that I have this, I can't avoid it anymore. I just have to learn it. So it shouldn't be an issue any longer, but I'm not the best at reading pips. I want to be very clear with that. But I've heard the experience is very magical, and with a magical deck like this, I think it's going to be great. But Ace of Cups. And look at the heart in the middle of the cup. Like, how do you get so detailed? It's amazing. 2 of Cups. Three of Cups. And each of the suits is supposed to represent a season. 4 of Cups. Five of Cups. That pineapple is amazing. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. And 10 of Cups. Here are the court cards now. Page, Knight, Queen, and King. And look at the carpet, dude. Oh my god. Everything she has thought of, and with such intricacy and detail. We have the wands now. I love the sleeve. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. I love the two flowers. Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page, Knight, Queen. I love. But is it a cat? Can't see no cat. But I love the flooring. Almost looks like there's paper on the floor, and there's like it's like almost a dartboard, like a target. Could be wrong though. Amazing. And King. Every time I see this card, I'm like, isn't he a little too young to be king? He looks a little young and a little carefree. But I guess I just have to study more about it to make up my mind. Very nice. Ace of Swords. We're on the swords now. Illustratively, in the RWS systems of the decks I use, I usually find swords to be some of the most interesting visually, also like some really beautiful visuals. So excited to see what these swords hold. Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page, Knight, Queen. And is she expecting? Is she pregnant? That is the question. I think she just had a big meal before the portrait was taken. I love this. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Look at the shading on the face. Oh my god. Queen. King. And finally we are at the pentacles, or as she calls it, dinero, but I want to call them pentacles because that's what I'm more comfortable with. So Ace, 2, 3, 4, and 4 has a logo in the middle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm so sad we're coming to an end. This is like reading an amazing book and then feeling sad that it's coming to an end, but also excited because you get to go and reread it soon. Page, Knight, Queen. She's the only queen that is standing. And King. Okay, and that is all the cards. I'm gonna try and shuffle them now. Let's just do a basic overhand, and it's a good shuffle. Like, I wouldn't say it's a bad shuffle or it's hard to handle by any means. If you have smaller hands, it's gonna be difficult, and you might have to go the old way, which is like doing it less so. But it isn't difficult to shuffle. Like, one of my main concerns when I bought this was that this would be unusable for me because it's really big, and like, for example, I got Le Tarot Original, and that is really big and it's been challenging to use, but this is not challenging. This is easy to use. I'm really liking using it, and it's easy to shuffle too. I just have to be a little more gentle because I'm used to like a little more like a robust shuffle. I have to be gentle with shuffling it. Now my second question is how I'm going to use it. Originally, like, I want to use it for daily readings, but it's just because it is a limited edition deck, I just don't think that I don't want to wear it out, because a lot of my decks are worn out because of the way I use them. I'm quite hard on them. I use them every day. I use them with clients. I use them in so many scenarios that they do tend to show their age over time. And sometimes I just had a deck for like a week and you can tell like on the sides it's starting to wear. I don't want to do that with this because I want to like preserve it. I want to like keep it for a long time. I want this to be in my collection and I want to like use it forever. So having that in mind, I'm probably going to use it once a month. So when I'm learning it, I want to use it every day because I want to learn it. I want to like be familiar with it, and then I'll use it once a month for like bigger spreads. Again, this is a decision I'm making with it. It probably wants to work with me very differently, so I just have to work with it more to know that. Yeah, but I don't want to triple shuffle it, but does it work? Does it happen? See, this is what I mean. I always just do it anyway. It might not like do the waterfall, but it does. You can do that. Will I do it again? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna just be a lot more slow with my actual shuffling process. Honestly, shuffling it is not bad. It doesn't have a very plasticky feel, but it's not completely papery either. You can tell like it's something in the middle, and it's very good quality cardstock or paper that she's used. Oh. Let's pull out a card. Oh. Okay, that does not. That I can't do. Okay, I'm gonna then. If I can't do that, for shuffle and wait for what to call to me. So just give me a card. And we got the Wheel of Fortune, non-water version. Only time will tell. Okay. Pretty cool. very I'm not gonna try and like read that card out loud, because again I want to learn so much about this deck. But okay, I want to learn so much about this deck that I don't want to like go out and read something too early or be mistaken in what it's trying to communicate to me. But I think here it says that with time I will get to know the way in which it must be used. With time, with effort, I just have to give it that to really learn it, to move with it. That's the way I see it. But yeah, that is the Matronua Tarot. I have absolutely, completely been obsessed with this deck ever since I found out about it. And then in the wait to buy it, I have been even more obsessed with it. So with that being said, this is it. Comment down below on how you would like me to use this deck. If you have any suggestions or any spreads I should try out with it, any suggestions on learning the Marseille or good resources. I have a few I have picked out already, but if you have any more, that would be well. And did I get everything in frame? It's not perfect, but neither are we. But this deck is near perfect, so I think it is perfect in fact. That's all on my end. Thank you for watching, and comment down below what your thoughts are. Would you want to buy this? And yeah, until next time, keep on smiling, and also comment down below your reason to shine today. That is something that I'm going to start from now on. Yeah, bye.